People, here we are coming to the restart. You got to do everything right.
And from high above, aerial coverage brought to you by Geico as we see the restart. Could it be the final restart? 13 laps to go from Daytona. And quickly the 18 of Kyle Busch jumps in front of the 11 and down to the bottom line.
So how much of a difference will them new tires make for some of those guys in the back that came down and got them? We heard their cars weren't driving very good. You have to imagine the guys on the older tires don't have the grip that they're going to need here late in this race.
That outside lane, they were all running into each other. I was surprised Jimmie Johnson didn't go to the bottom. Kevin Harvick decided to go to the bottom. Jimmie Johnson staying at the top, now moving to the bottom.
Yeah, the top line slowing down, bunching up, and so the 48 of Jimmie Johnson moves to the bottom. And now that bottom line seizes up.
I think we're going to test a lot of these guys' wreck avoidance here. In another lap or two, it's going to get crazy.
Harvick went to the middle. Jimmie Johnson went with him. Jimmy's got to take every opportunity to move forward. Going to have to take some chances.
A lot of sparks still flying from underneath the 48.
Oh, yeah.
Air temps coming up still for that team.
Well, these crew chiefs work these cars down throughout the race, getting that spoiler out of the air.
And this is nerve-wracking time if you're a driver. Coming to 12 to go on a super speedway on a restart. So many times we see wrecks happen in these situations. Drivers are no longer going to lift, no longer going to cut you any slack. Jimmie Johnson going wherever Kevin Harvick goes right now.
How aggressive will they get? Kyle Busch has not won in 2020. The defending Cup Series champion, the two-time champion, still searching for his first win of the season.
Stenhouse in that outside line getting aggressive. Jones right there behind the yellow 22 Logano. Jones and Truex and Stenhouse. Actually, it's Chase Elliott there. Jones, Chase Elliott, Stenhouse in that outside line, working really hard.
And remember the 6 right in the middle next to Chase Elliott. We saw the 6 of Ryan Newman, and what an emotional roller coaster he's got to be going through. Earlier this year at the start, coming to the finish of the Daytona 500, wrecks out, doesn't remember anything about the race. Now back in the pack here and says he wants to go out and win.
Look how much these cars move around as you ride along with Ryan Newman with that Coca-Cola cam. Look at that car of Daniel Hemric in front of him. It's just dancing around.
Right now, William Byron is not in the playoffs, stuck behind his teammate Jimmie Johnson. He has to make a move. He cannot sit there and ride behind Jimmie Johnson.
Yeah, but where's he going to go? He's stuck in the bottom 3 wide. There's only so much room.
He's coming to 9 to go.
And they all know that. They hear that clock ticking.
Tyler Reddick on the outside in the 3rd groove.
Yeah, Reddick's going to make something happen.
Busch brothers side by side for the lead. Mayhem behind them.
Drivers have to win to make it. Guys like Tyler Reddick, Erik Jones, that outside line, they're doing anything they can to get up here and fight for the win at Daytona.
Kurt Busch battling with his brother.
3 wide behind Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch picking his lanes.
Tyler Reddick has to win. He's put himself in position. So does Erik Jones. Great run here.
Yep, huge run right here.
What does Erik Jones do? He helps his teammate.
Tyler Reddick out front. Now Tyler's going to try to block.
He's in the fence.
Up into the wall he goes. The 18 also in the wall. Erik Jones gets caught up in it as well. The big one does happen. The 47, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., McDowell. Austin Dillon caught up in this. That's Ryan Newman in the 6. Kurt Busch in the 1.
A little damage to the 19 down there. He's carrying a bumper cover down pit road. Kurt Busch trying to get in the pit lane.
You could feel it coming. You knew it was coming. Just
37 also Ryan Preece. A lot of damage.
Ryan Newman.
Yeah, window net down, and he's going to climb out under his own power this time at Daytona. I'm sure not happy about the way this one ends.
No, but I know it's not how he wanted it to end, but just to be back at the track, I mean, it's unbelievable. I know he doesn't care about that right now, right? He's a competitor, but it's great to see him at the track.
Yeah, the AMR safety team right there on the track, and he waves to the crowd. And you know the crowd is thankful to see these drivers, especially Ryan, after what he's been through here at Daytona, to get out of these cars.
Ryan is thankful and glad to be back here, but he is a racer, and he is going to be so disappointed to not check the box to finish this race tonight. Let's look at some of these replays of how this happened. Get the run from the 20 car. Reddick's going to the inside. I didn't think he was going to get clear when Jones went to help, but he did. He goes up to block into that outside line. Some contact there with the 18, both of them in the fence.
Then behind him, the 24, the 48, the 21. I think all those three got by with no damage. The 24, we got to get another look at him and make sure he didn't get some damage on his right side. But you said it, Junior, right here, Tyler Reddick, clear. Way too aggressive of a block. No way Kyle Busch could really do anything there. And then everything behind it just is complete chaos.
A huge hit by that 37.
Yeah,
Gets
Ryan
turned
Preece
back up the racetrack.
Yeah, head on into that outside wall for Ryan Preece.
He's had some hard hits this year.
It's been a bad year.
Yeah, JTG Doherty Racing has suffered through quite a few disappointments.
See the contact right there, got the 8 loose. Puts them both in the fence. Man.
This Reddick trying to win this race. All right, now let's keep an eye on this next shot.
And watch Jimmie Johnson in the 48.
There's all three of the point guys all right together in the middle of this wreck. Look at William Byron. It doesn't get closer than that.
Wow. Wow.
Yep, Matt DiBenedetto, Jimmie Johnson, William Byron. The three drivers right on the bubble, all being able to get through. And now the red flag gets
You don't
shown.
wish any bad luck on your other competitors, but I bet when they all three escaped and they looked up and saw each other, they're like, goodness gracious.
I mean, think about it. We've raced a season, and here we are. All the races, everything that's happened so far this year, and here we are, these three cars all racing, and it's going to be a matter of one spot or not. I mean, it's crazy that this can happen. It can be this close.
So we saw Tyler Reddick get a good shove from Eric Jones. He utilized that, went up front, thought he could block the 18, maybe got into the fence a little bit. It slowed down that outside line. Let's listen into his radio communication.
That was just stupid. Probably someone who was going to help me a lot there, I reckon. Well, let's friends now, I guess. So, figure this out.
Homie, we ain't here to make friends. We brought ours with us, all right?
So he feels bad about, a little responsibility for causing that wreck there. And everybody kind of goes through that at some point in their career, whether it's testing or in an actual race where you create a crash and it takes a lot of people out. But he needs to shake that off. There's so much at stake right now. He's got an opportunity to win and get into the playoffs. He needs to forget about what just happened. Start focusing on the next move he's going to be making.
Yeah, it was over aggressive for sure. Just couldn't make this block right here. Tried to do it. A little bit of damage, but not bad for him. You see everything that happened behind him, but you said it, Junior. Tyler Reddick, he's running second. If he doesn't have enough damage where he has to pit, he's still in second. Oh, look at this. Oh. And that is why I'm up here tonight. It's just those impacts.
I was trying to see what happened to the one in this accident right here.
This is Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Oh, man. Oh. You're sitting there at one point thinking, I might have missed this. And then, no.
That's what
you get hit in the left rear quarter panel and you're going around.
Those images, Junior, when you...
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Little Joey Chitwood.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Yeah, Kyle's just it's not been a year, not been the kind of year Kyle wants, for sure.
So this one of Kurt Busch, all the way to the right of the screen, you're going to start to see the accident. The one's going to come in. I'm trying to see what got him turned around. I thought he was going to, oh, I see it now. The 6 and the 3 came together. When the 6 was wrecking down the track, he got the one in the right rear quarter panel. So fast, everybody's wrecking. I'm with you, Junior. I just can't believe all 3 of the bubble drivers skirted through there.
Yeah.
Here the drivers, teams involved in this wreck. And again, closing in, they were coming up on 8 to go, 7 to go. So a red flag has come out to clean up the racetrack, and want to give the fans the best finish possible here at Daytona. So they'll clean the track up, and we'll have another restart here